Hey everybody, my name is Jordan Cohen, and this is part 3 of my series that I created for myself. Part 3 of 5 parts, 5 days in a row. Anyways, I'm a visual artist, and I'm kind of practicing talking, improvisation. Even though I'm here alone in front of the camera, it's still, you still got to be able to perform. So I just want to be able to kind of be on the spot. And today I actually wanted to demonstrate what I call the water approach method, which I started working on over 30 years ago out in California. And it's really a way to conjure up original content and to pull purity, I guess, out of the frequencies that are around you, and really to be able just to kind of react and like I always say, it's the more skills you have in the toolbox, the more ways you kind of are able to express yourself in a more clear fashion, claro. So yeah. So I thought today I'd demonstrate the water approach method and talk and do it. I don't know if you can hear any music in the background, but that's mine. So I got my own kind of soundtrack going just because of background music. I think the next song, the volume might kick up a little bit, I don't know. But it's pretty soft right now, so that's good. But anyway, so really it's just about getting out of your own way, but still allowing yourself to be the conduit and your brain being the decision maker, but not the director of the journey, if that makes any sense. So how I like to do it is I just kind of like to react and move. There's no such thing as a mistake. But it's not always freelance, free flow like that. It's free flow is a way to pull content together, but depending on where you want to go, it can go in any direction. It can be so you can really come up with something really pre-planned out, very with a contrived design. But in order for that type of thing to really work in a magical way, as I like to say, then it's really the way to get the original parts, so to speak, the original frequencies together, to pull them, is to really kind of, I believe the water approach method is just the best, fastest way to kind of just pull original content right out of the universe. Right, it's like God's throwing stuff down, and it's just, you just got to recognize it. And it's almost like listening to that tiny voice, And when I'm working on a painting, I'm going to do this image right here. I got some magic markers I'm just going to use. I usually work in acrylic paint and whatnot, but for these purposes, I'm going to do some markers. I got some markers for this. So sometimes when I'm working on something and in the flow, and then as artists, right, as you guys know, if you're artists or writers, musicians, or really anything, or even lawyers, doctors, or scientists, anybody doing research, trying to find something new, right, to uncover something. Sometimes there's moments where you're just kind of stuck, you don't know which direction to go, and anyway, so in the realm of painting, I'll step back, I'll look at the painting, right. And maybe I'll have an initial thought of like where I should go next with it, and maybe I'll have a secondary thought, and depending on how long that I'm standing there looking at the painting trying to decide will depend on which direction I'm going to go. So for me, it's pretty simple. So if I get to that stuck point where I'm working on the painting and I'm in the flow, and then I'm stopped. Oh, which way do I go next? Do I want to do this, or do I want to do that? If I have a good idea that's strong, then I'll just roll with it. If I kind of have an idea, but I'm not sure, and then I step back and then I think about it, and then maybe I'll think of like another idea, maybe a total of 2 or 3 ideas possibly where to go. If it takes me more than 5 or 6 seconds to come to a conclusion, then that's when I just stop and walk away. I walk away, I do something else, I think about something else, because that's the universe telling me I'm not receiving the frequency, right? The frequency got turned off somehow, and I'm not getting it. So that's the way I know that I'm getting out of my own way, and I'm letting the universe, letting God take charge, right? So that's how it works. So I'm just going to start working on this thing right now. I don't know if I'm in camera too much, or even if I'm in focus too much. I think this is pretty much in focus. So that's really what I'm most interested in at the moment for this 3 of 5 part series. Trying to improvise. Anyway, so I got this big fat black marker here. I'll just kind of start with this and just start rolling. Yeah, not thinking too much, just going with it, just, ooh, I got a little dot here, so okay, I'm not going to be able to change that now, Yeah, so this is the second song. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that's, that was a live jam I did in Arizona, out in Tucson. With some really cool cats, man. Some really cool cats. There's so many great musicians. I don't even want to name them all, but that I played with. They're just really amazing. I don't even know if all these markers work, so I'm just going to go with what works, and I'm just going to have to utilize and make whatever works I got work. That's the way I got to do it. So obviously there's lots of white all over this thing, and I can't leave this whole thing white because it's just gonna take away, but yeah, so this works, yeah. So I got a little bit of this going on. Got a little bit of the cool orange, man. It's cool orange, dude. It's like cool orange, dude. I got to crush the waves with the orange, dude. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of roll it, and that's how it works. And like I said, there's no such thing as a mistake. You just got to be thinking about the composition, thinking about what other people are going to see when they're looking at it for the first time. So don't get too lost in what your pre-planned attack is. That's you're getting in the way. You're getting in the way. You got to get out of the way of yourself. Still make decisions, but you got to just roll. And if there's too much of a delay, if you've got too many ideas bouncing around, then that's when you take a break and step outside, and I condone smoking cigarettes, but if that's what you got to do, then go do that for a minute, but don't smoke, please. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but yeah, you just got to keep rolling with it, and yeah, lately I've been doing these flies, man. It's fucking crazy. I'm like doing on top of my guitar amplifier with a towel on top. It's like kind of my makeshift bench. But they're really good, man. I've been doing a lot of pull-ups lately, but flies, I just started doing those, and man, I got a long way to go on those. But that's where I'm at right now, so I'm kind of happy about that. What else we got here? Yeah, I write these silly stories sometimes. I've been playing an 8-string guitar lately. It's a lot of fun, man. If any of you guys out there play guitar, 6-string acoustic, man, an 8-string guitar is really, it's the same. It's really not that big of a deal. Actually, 7-string guitar a lot of people might like because there's nothing about it that seems off, right? because the low is a B string, which is the same as an open B string, right? So if you're strumming an E, it's still, right? So, but I love playing an A string guitar. It's a lot of fun. I got a Strandberg. It's got the, no headstock on it, right? So it's yeah, it's got the tuners in the back. It's a lot of fun. Very smooth guitar. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. And now I'm getting into filmmaking a little bit, and I'm just trying to learn a lot, and also sound engineer. You think of all the CDs I've made in California, Arizona, Washington D.C., Maryland, and Arizona. That I know all this stuff by now, but I really, I've been in there mixing stuff down with the sound engineers, but I haven't been trying to learn the software. So now I'm trying to learn some of that software, as well as kind of movie editing software. It's like, it's none of it's like, insanely difficult, but some of it's just kind of tricky. It takes hands-on experience getting the flow with it. It's like anything. I've been doing Photoshop now for over 20 years, I guess, since when did it come out, in '99 or whatever. So that's real easy for me. So this is just new stuff. I'm just trying to learn. It's it's a little bit overwhelming to learn, with so much, and even with the lighting, with this shoot right now, I hope I got the lighting decent enough. But anyways, yeah, let's just keep rolling with this thing. It's like, man, you guys are like, man, he's just talking. What the hell? I'm trying not to curse. It's like, what the fart train is going on? Heck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't need to cuss. You can express yourself without cussing. I've lost some friends over that. They're a little maybe overly zealous about, because I used to cuss a lot, but you really don't need to cuss. I feel bad that because everybody's a beautiful, sacred spirit, right? I'm just gonna keep. I got this. I don't know what's going on with this blue here, but I don't know. So I got some more blue here. Let me jump outside the frame for a second. I gotta cheat a little bit, man. Gotta keep this flow going, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This dude playing sax, I don't know if you can hear this dude named Oscar, man. It's awesome. Out in Arizona. If you live in Tucson, you're referred to as a Tucsonan. I used to live in Marana. I lived in Tucson. And I was tattooing in South Beach. I've been out here. Now I'm in Dania Beach. I've been in Florida about 7 years almost. Yeah, man, you gotta, like I said, man, you can't leave all that white in there because it's gonna mess it up. It's like, it's not gonna direct people's eyes to where you want them to go, to create something dynamic that they can kind of get lost to and maybe attach to some type of emotional or something to that they connect with in their life's journey, right? VPLJ, right? Viewers' personal life's journey. VPLJ, baby. You know, so that's what that's about. So you gotta really just roll with it. Hey, it could be realistic in the end. You don't think, you're thinking, oh, it's gonna be some abstract weird thing. It doesn't have to be. Could be. Could be. It might be. It might not be. I got a pretty cool painting behind this, so I don't want to I don't want to mess it up. But I'm not worried because yeah, life's too short for that. But I want to try to be a little careful. So that's why I'm trying to avoid the edges, But I could probably get pretty damn close. Over here is not such. This part's not. This side's not as big of a deal. Or up here, woo, woo. Yeah, baby. See, look at this. I started out saying I was going to just use these magic markers, or here I am with acrylic paints. So that's just the way it goes, man. One of my things I like to say, man, when you listen to, your tiny voice inside your head, when your tiny voice is at its tiniest, that's when God and the universe are revealing their purest truths, When your tiny voice is at its tiniest, that's, it's almost barely discernible. That's when God and the universe are revealing, their purest truths. God, the universe, God is you, God inside you. We're all inside, we're all connected. Yeah. Yeah, I like to shoot pool a lot. I haven't shot in a long time, but I don't want to be in front of a table in public unless I can do a 100-ball run straight pool. I have to be able to shoot 100-ball runs on skinny pockets, and on wide pockets I should be able to do between 100 and 200-ball run. I have to be able to be comfortable shooting that type of pool. But anyways, when I was making a YouTube video, I was doing a 9-ball run when I was living out in Arizona, and I had Bob Dylan's album Blood on the Tracks, right, and music, and YouTube cut the audio, no sound for that video. They let me put the video up, but they cut the sound out because it was copyrighted song material. So at least in this video, I got my own music playing, and I'm performing. I'm not shooting 9-ball, but I'm doing a water approach method demo, which is, yeah, it is what it is right now. I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much, but yeah. So that's one of the reasons I like to have my own music. I have my own music going on, so nobody can tell me, hey, you can't put this, because it's like, dude, I wrote the song, bro. You know what I mean? You can't tell me not to play my own music. I wrote the song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I can put it on YouTube or whatever platform, because hey, it's my music. Anyway, so yeah. So that's how that works. Of course, if I have my own imagery and set design and everything else, and everything is within the realm of my own creation, which is I can control 100% of, which is kind of neat, you know. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's about, but whatever. And here we go. Oh yeah, mama. Now you need My YouTube channel is Cool Jordan 66. That's Cool Jordan 66. All one word, lowercase, number 66. And if you want to Google me, do an online search. You can Cool Jordan 88. Same dealio, just with an 88 at the end. So Cool Jordan, like Michael Jordan, spelled that way. Jordan, Jordan. Cool Jordan 66. That's my YouTube channel. If you want to Google me with all my art and whatnot, Cool Jordan 88. 2 of them. This song's called Every Day. It's coming. I'm just rolling through my songs that are online because I don't got nothing really on my own anymore. It's all I got all my stuff online. I don't even own any of my own CDs no more. But anyways, it's the water approach method, and it's kind of rolling, flowing, moving, reacting. Not really trying to think about it too much. You know, if I really stop to like try to analyze this, oh my God, then you know it's like, oh, it's a big mess or whatever. You know, it's like, no, you just gotta kind of have to roll with it. You have to roll with them, baby. You haven't changed. Oh, sweet Lucy, where have you gone? Yeah, so this is the water approach method, and I think this is it for this one. So just a one session thing, and shit, I'll even sign it. Yeah. So I'll sign it this way, and since I got all kinds of wet paint here, since I have all kinds of wet paint here, it'll be easy to sign. There you go. Thanks everybody for checking out part 3 of my 5-part little mini-series of just kind of videotaping and talking and being improvisational, not cursing, and just trying to be cool, a little bit compelling maybe. And I even did a painting, live painting here in one session, demonstrating the water approach method, which is a method of creating original content that I started developing back in California back in 1987 in Cal Arts. Anyway, so that's it. So thanks a lot everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.